Final photos of murdered Georgia nursing student Laken Riley were revealed Friday. As prosecutors noted, she fought for her life for a staggering 18 minutes against the illegal Venezuelan immigrant charged in her slaying. Opening statements got underway in the highly anticipated bench trial of Jose Ibarra, the trendy Aragua-linked migrant accused of killing Riley on February 22 in what cops have called a crime of opportunity in Athens. He went hunting for females on the University of Georgia campus, and on his hunt, he encountered 22-year-old Laken Riley on her morning jog, said prosecutor Sheila Ross, with Riley's family in the gallery. When Laken Riley refused to be his rape victim, he bashed her skull in with a rock repeatedly. The evidence will show that Laken fought. She fought for her life, she fought for her dignity, and in that fight, she caused this defendant to leave forensic evidence behind. She also marked her killer for the entire world to see. Ross also displayed a surveillance footage photo of Riley out on her jog before she was attacked, and as the photo was shown, Riley's mother began sobbing alongside Riley's sister, who was also in tears. Ibarra sat in court listening placidly while the trial was translated for him through headphones. Ross alleged that Ibarra, 26, left behind his left thumbprint on Riley's iPhone and DNA under her fingernails, and when cops went to Ibarra's apartment the next day, eventually arresting him, they found scratches on his arms, wrists, and on the back of his hands, Ross said. Riley struggled with Ibarra for roughly 18 minutes from 9:10 a.m. until her heart stopped at 9:28 a.m., according to heart rate readings and data taken from her GPS running watch, Ross said. Her encounter with him was long, Ross said. Her fight with him was fierce. After Ross wrapped up, after roughly 45 minutes, Ibarra's lawyer, Dustin Kirby, delivered less than 10 minutes of opening statements to the judge. He focused on the fact that the prosecution's case is based on circumstantial evidence. The evidence in this case is very good that Laken Riley was murdered, Kirby said. The evidence that Jose Ibarra killed Laken Riley is circumstantial. Kirby argued that the judge shouldn't accept the conclusions surrounding the DNA, fingerprints, and other evidence. Upon a closer look, the evidence that links Mr. Ibarra to that event is lacking, Kirby said. For instance, Kirby called into question the thumbprint left on Riley's phone that prosecutors say belonged to Ibarra. Ibarra was wearing black latex gloves, but prosecutors say there were several holes in the gloves, including one on his thumb that allowed his fingerprint to be left behind. The hole in the glove would not have left this mark, Kirby said. The defense attorney also focused on the fact that a black Adidas hat that the suspect was seen with in surveillance footage was worn by Ibarra's brother Diego after the crime. Kirby seemed to raise the fact simply to bring in reasonable doubt, but the lawyer didn't go as far as to offer an alternate suspect. Ibarra allegedly attacked the Augusta University nursing student with the plan to sexually assault her. He has pleaded not guilty to charges of malice murder, kidnapping, aggravated assault and related crimes and faces up to life in prison without parole if convicted. He also faces one count of peeping at a University of Georgia staffer on the same day as the killing. Prosecutors have opted not to push for the death penalty in Ibarra's case. On Tuesday, Ibarra waived his right to a trial by 12 of his peers, instead opting to have the case decided by Superior Court Judge H. Patrick Haggard. Ibarra's defense team lost a bid earlier this month to delay the trial and to bar evidence including DNA, fingerprints, and cell phone data on the grounds they were allegedly wrongfully collected by investigators, and that the defense needed more time to review the case. The case against Ibarra, whose family has connections to the notorious trendy Aragua gang, grabbed the national spotlight because Ibarra was released by immigration authorities after illegally entering the U.S. through El Paso, Texas, because of a lack of space. Riley's body was found near her apartment after her friend alerted authorities that she'd failed to return home from her morning jog. Cops say Ibarra's attack on Riley appeared to be a random crime of opportunity. He was arrested a day later and has been jailed without bail since. Prosecutors plan to present at trial a slew of evidence tying Ibarra to the crime, including fingerprints taken off Riley's phone and DNA evidence taken from her fingernails. If you found this video informative, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more updates.